Hi, Mark and Morgan here with Whole Latte Love, and today we're going to do something really exciting. We get asked a lot what type of milk to use when frothing for a cappuccino, so we decided to do a milk froth-off.
So we've got 5 Gajah machines set up, some volunteers, and half a cup each of 5 different kinds of milk.
We have soy milk, skim milk, 1%, 2%, and whole milk. And everybody will be frothing using the Panarella wand on the Gajah.
Panarella wands are automatic, so while we get our volunteers coming in, first, Josh, you're doing the 1%.
Tracy, you've got 2%.
We have Miley, who's going to do our skim.
Mark Jackson with the whole milk. Thank you, Mark.
And Nick with soy milk.
Thanks, Mark.
So if everybody will just purge their machines. Now with any machine, you're going to want to purge any condensate out of the machine before you actually do the steaming. And I hear the purging going. So once the machines are purged, we're going to have everybody start steaming that half cup of milk at exactly the same time. Then we're going to put them all side by side. We'll take a look, make a little evaluation of the quality of the froth, and then we're going to put a shot of espresso in there to see how our layering turns out.
Okay, ready, set, froth.
So Morgan, you got some tips on steaming that you can give us here.
Well, you always want to make sure that you're using cold milk and a cold pitcher. Some people even put their pitcher in the freezer so they can pull that out and it's ready to go.
Yeah, with that cold, you put the cold pitcher in the freezer, you're able to create more froth without overheating your milk. And now when you're heating milk, you want to go to just under 160 degrees. Now everybody has a personal preference. And if you're not using a thermometer, one way you can tell is that your pitcher's getting just a little bit uncomfortable to hold, and then you're probably right in that proper temperature neighborhood.
And with the Panarella wand, it really makes it very easy because it's, thank you, Tracy.
Tracy with our 2%, done first.
It automatically injects air, and thank you, Nick.
And our soy.
That's the soy.
Oh, here comes Mark Jackson.
They're all finishing here, thank you. Josh, all right.
And Miley with skim. So there we go. So let's take a look. We're going to get some close-up shots here and take a look at this.
So as you can see, that whole milk really has a nice creamy froth.
You know, one thing I'm noticing is that the soy milk is really falling relatively quickly. The bubbles seem to be a little bit larger. Looks like the skim milk is holding up fairly well. It's interesting because, you hear a lot of times that it's the protein in the milk or the fat content. And I hear so many different opinions on this. But it's interesting that the skim has probably the best head right now, and the whole milk as well. And our 1% and 2% are kind of somewhere in between there.
And it's really up to you what kind of milk you want to use, because as you can see, all types of milk do froth.
Okay, let's have everybody come back in. We're going to put a shot of espresso in here and see what kind of layering we can get here.
So as you can see, they do all have some nice layering here, but the soy and the skim definitely have more distinct layers with that espresso. Yeah,
they do. I mean, the thing we really noticed, I think, is that the soy fell really fast, the froth on that.
So what kind of milk is best for frothing? Well, that's really up to you. It's all your personal preference.
Yeah, you've got, some milks, different calories, some are going to taste creamier, but really they will all froth, so it is a personal preference.
If everyone wants to come back in and take a sip of your cappuccino.
Nick had the soy, Miley had the skim.
Whole milk for Mark Jackson. And Josh, there's your 1%. All right.
That's the froth-off.
That was the milk froth-off. I'm Morgan.
I'm Mark.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Whole Latte Love is your resource for everything coffee. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily updates on new coffee gear, plus hundreds of videos including how-tos, equipment reviews, recipes, expert technical advice, and more.